Today is May 21st, 2024, and it's time for another market update here in Lakewood Ranch. Hello, it's Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company. In this channel, Living in Lakewood Ranch, we cover all the areas around Lakewood Ranch from Bradenton down to Sarasota and Siesta Key up to Anna Marie Island. So I have a lot of clients that reach out and say, hey, what's going on in the market? How are we looking? So what I thought I'd do in this particular video is show you what's happened for the last year in the Lakewood Ranch market as far as single family properties are concerned. And then I'm going to go back and show you what it's looked like for the last 10 years. So as the month just ended for April, we can see that our number of homes for sale was 360 that we had on the market. We had 132 new listings, 90 went pending, and we had a total of 80 closings for that month. What about price per square foot? Well, it looks like it was down slightly to $375 a square foot. Looks like the previous month was $397. So we do see slight fluctuations from month to month on a price per square foot basis. Depends on how many large homes get sold, or if there are no large homes that get sold, maybe more some of the smaller properties. But that's why we see that kind of a fluctuation for price per square foot. Now, days on market. We're up to 60 days on market, and where list price to sell price ratio has dropped a little bit, it is now at 93%. So that shows you that there's a little bit of slowing in the actual market itself. What about pricing? So our average list price was $1,175,000. The average sold price was $957,000, and our median price, that house that fell right in the middle, was $808,000. Our inventory levels are at 4.8 months supply. So if we didn't sell anything, or if we didn't take any new listings for the next 4.8 months, then our inventory would be depleted at that time. A lot of it is being driven by interest rates, in my opinion. Even though a lot of our buyers are cash here, interest rates still play a role in the activity here on our market. So basically, this was as of yesterday, 6.922%. So you could say basically 7%. So we're still hoping that we get some type of rate decrease from the feds, hopefully in the September meeting, but we'll just have to wait and see on that. I thought I would do this. I thought I'd go back and look at what we've seen over the past 10 years. So this starts at the first quarter of 2014 and comes up to current to today. And as you can see here, our inventory levels got really high in about in 2016. So we're almost at the same inventory level. But if you'll notice, our housing, the number of sales, new listings, and solds are still remaining about the same throughout all of these months for the last 10 years. Now, what about average price per square foot? At the beginning in 2014, for this slide, it showed it was around $200 a square foot, and now we're at about $400 a square foot. So it's basically doubled over the last 10 years. And then what about days on market and list price to sell price ratio? So this right here is our average days on market. So back here again in 2016, it looks like we were over 115 days on market, whereas comparably today, we're at that 55 and 60 day mark for number of days on market. And then the sell price to list price ratio has really remained pretty steady through the years. You can see in a little anomaly here, and that's on several of the slides, and I'm not sure that might be COVID related. And this is what our median price was, our sold price, and then the number for sales. So these are in $100,000 increments. So we're at about double, as you could see from the price per square foot from what it was in 2014. Interesting on this slide, I don't know if you know what this is, but if you've been following the news, this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. So if you looked back at 2014, it was about at the 17,000 mark. And of course, if you heard on the news lately, it just broke 40,000. So, but look at the comparison between that slide and that slide. It has been a continual increase, and we have that same anomaly right there. And I thought that was kind of interesting because that is in 2020 as well. So I hope that video gives you some confidence about our market here in the Lakewood Ranch area. Now, I'm going to put a link to a video, and I'm going to put it right up here. And this is going to be the new NAR rules. If you've been following the news for the NAR lawsuit, I'm going to put a little video there. It's a short 2-minute video that explains what's going on with the NAR rules and how is it going to affect buyers and sellers, not only in the Lakewood Ranch market, but all across the U.S. Mark Boehmig, Michael Saunders and Company.